Hello students, in this class we will see coordinate geometry lesson based assessment 1 mark question in the second main. Okay, we have seen in the last class MCQ actually. In this class we will see the second main 1 mark questions which is from 15. Find the distance of the between the points. When see distance formula you have to apply here. Don't assume one of the point is given as the origin, so I can apply origin distance formula, that is square root of x square plus y square. No, don't assume it. Since 2 points are given, you apply distance formula. So for that one, we say let a of 0 0, b of minus 3 comma 5. So this will say x1 y1, this will say x2 y2. Therefore, by distance formula, please write formula once in this chapter, which is very important. What AB is square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So AB distance they want, just substitute the coordinates and get the value. X2 is how much? Minus 3. Minus 3 minus 0 whole square, 5 minus 0 whole square. So square root of minus 3 whole square means what? Minus 3 g minus 0 means minus 3 only. So that's minus 3. Okay. So solve it. Minus 3 minus 0 means 3 minus 3. Minus 3 whole square is 9. 5 square is 25. That becomes root 34. That's okay. Even if it is not a perfect square, we're not worried. Just put a units word. So students will make mistake here. They put only square root of x square plus y square, which is a distance point formula from origin. Don't do that. When they ask distance of a point from origin, you do that only. Otherwise, if 2 points are given and ask the distance, let the point be 0 0, you apply the distance formula. Okay, we'll see the next question, 16th one. See, distance of the point from origin. Now you have to apply that formula. Let a of 6 comma 8 b will say xy. These are xy. Therefore, formula you write distance of a point from origin is square root of x square plus y square. Remember, first 15th question and 16th question same, but change you observe. Distance formula between 2 points we applied in 15th question. Now it is distance of a point from origin we are applying. So 6 square plus 8 square, which is 36 plus 64, that is 100, that is 10 units, right? Simple question. 17th one. Write the coordinates of the midpoint of the line segment joining the points AB. It's a formula they are asking. What you can say directly is P of xy equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Just write the midpoint formula, that's enough. Here P is the midpoint of AB. Okay. We can say here, not let, given thing you can write it here. What the points are given? A of x1, y1, B of x2, y2, they are given. Okay. We'll see the 18th one. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of the line segment joining these two. Now they taught us the formula. Now they give the what problem to solve. So we solve. We solved this already many times. Still I'll solve x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay. Midpoint formula. So you write the formula by midpoint formula. What you have to write? For formula we write, we just wrote in the 17th question, P of x comma y equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Then you substitute the values. What are the values? X1 is 5, x2 is 1 by 2, 4 plus 4 by 2, 6 by 2 and 8 by 2. 2 1 ja, 2 3 ja, 2 1 ja, 2 4 ja. Okay. 3 comma 4 is the midpoint here. Clear? We'll move to the next question. 19th one. It's all one marks question. Quickly you can solve. Find the midpoint of the line segment. I am not solving it. You can solve. I'll give the answer. 2 plus 4 by 2 is 6 by 2 is 3. 3 plus 3, 6 by 2 is 3. Okay. The midpoint is 3 comma 3 here. Okay. Then 20th we'll see. Same midpoint using midpoint formula. Means you write the formula even by saying formula or without saying formula. You have to write formula and solve it. 20th also you can solve yourself. That is 3 plus 5 8. 8 by 2 is 4. 4 plus 6 10. 10 by 2 is 5. 4 comma 5 is the answer. 20th. Okay. Then we'll see the 21st. Okay. Find the value of 5. Why? Yes, we can solve this. It's the same, but we have to equate the values. If the midpoint of the line segment of the point joining these 6 comma 3 4 comma y is 5 5, find y. So what we can say is, let a of 6 comma 3 be x1 y1. This way also you can say 4 comma y be x2 y2, and they given one formula or one point, right? This be p of xy. We call this as p. Therefore, by midpoint formula, what is the formula? P of x comma y equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. P of xy they have given 5 comma 5. X1 is what? 6. Y1 is 4 by 2. Oh, sorry, x1 and x2, right? 6 plus 4. Y1 is 3. Y2 is y by 2. Now 5 comma 5, nothing to simplify. We keep it as it is. 6 plus 4, 10. 10 by 2 is 5. 3 plus y by 2 as is. It will not get simplified because they are unlike terms. Now, see, 5 and 5 are same, right? So, x coordinates is same, y coordinates also should be same. Sorry. So, what we can write is 5 is equal to 3 plus y by 2. Cross multiply 3 plus y equal to 5 into 10, y equal to 10 minus 3, y equal to 7 units. Remember, when one point is equal to another point is there, means their x coordinates are equal and y coordinates are also equal. Okay. So using that knowledge, we equate and find the unknowns. Clear? This is important. 21 is important. Write the coordinates first. Now they're teaching us section formula. In the ratio m1 is to m2 they asked. Remember, whatever ratio they have given, we have to use that ratio. Though you have learned maybe in the mn or ab ratio. See, its ratio is m is to n. So you might have learned the formula in m is to n ratio. Don't always think you are using that formula in the same ratio. If the ratio is given by the question, ratio is given in the question, we have to use that. So formula here becomes coordinates of the point P which divides the line segment, means, remember this is the one, P of xy is equal to m1 is to m2 they said, right? M2 x1, okay, M2 x1, very important, M2 x1 plus m1 x2 by 2, comma m2 y1 plus m1 y2 by 2. Very important. M2 x1 plus m1 x2 by 2, m2 y1. How do you remember? First, you write x1 plus x2 by 2. Give a gap, y1 plus y2 by 2. When x1 is there, you write the first part of the ratio. Okay. For x1. Sorry, second part of the ratio. I'll remove the arrows, so you will understand. So m1, m2 means m2 should come to here, m1 should come here. Similarly, M2 should come here, M1 should come here. Okay, this is how you remember. Okay, we'll move to the next question. 23rd. Same formula they asked, but ratio is 1 is to 1. Means M1, M2 gone means it will be M1, M2 becomes 1 is to 1 means it's a midpoint formula, right? So what we have to write here is midpoint formula because ratio is given as M is to N. So you can write here given ratio M is to N is equal to 1 is to 1. Therefore, P of xy is a midpoint formula. Okay. Therefore, P of x comma y equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. x1, y1 given, right? x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. This is the ratio. You can write the points also here. A of x1 comma y1 comma b of x comma y2. Midpoint formula they asked. Okay. So because m1 m2 1 is to 1 means here 1 is to 1 means 1 into x2 x1 is 1, 1 into x2 is 1 only. Sorry, x2 only. Similarly x1 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay. Basically they asked a midpoint formula here. Okay, we'll see the next two more questions in the next class. Thank you.